There has been no institution more universally disliked by students than the College Board. I'm convinced that they were founded by someone who said, you know what would be fun? Making 17-year-olds cry at 8 a.m. in May. Let's talk about AP exams, because nothing screams academic trauma like waking up at sunrise to write 3 essays about 18th century French literature. All while sitting in a freezing gym with a broken pencil and a crushing sense of dread. Now first I want to talk about the AP exam experience itself. The AP exam experience is less of a test and more of a psychological thriller. You walk into that room with a mechanical pencil, 2 pens, a calculator, and the faint hope that your teacher wasn't lying when they said, you'll be fine. They weren't lying. They were delusional. Then the exam begins. You break the seal on that booklet like it's a sacred scroll, and boom, you're hit with a question that starts with, using the documents provided, and your brain responds with, there were documents? If you've ever taken AP US history, you already know the trauma of writing these essays in 90 minutes while pretending to remember what the Embargo Act of 1807 was. You know what I remember about 1807? Nothing, because I blacked out halfway through my DBQ. Let's move on to the company behind all the pain. Let's talk about the real villain of the story, the College Board. This is the same organization that charges you $97 per exam. And if you cancel, they'll still charge you. Because what's more American than a cancellation fee? Their website crashes every year like clockwork. Submitting your responses online feels like launching a satellite into orbit. Will it go through? Maybe. Will your entire future hinge on whether College Board servers are feeling generous? Also yes. Now let's take a moment to talk about the online AP exams, my personal hell, aka chaos in a Chrome tab. If the regular AP exam is academic purgatory, then the online version is just pure, uncut academic roulette. I mean, these things were a disaster. You had one shot to upload your essay. One. And if your internet blinked, if you clicked the wrong browser tab, or if your computer decided to update mid-submission, game over. No score. Try again next year. I knew one person who typed their entire essay into the submission box instead of uploading a file, and the timer ran out mid-paste. Their entire argument, gone. All that remained was the letter T. That's it. A single T. And honestly, that T seemed to do more work than the entire College Board tech support did. And God forbid you use Safari, or Internet Explorer, or even blink too fast. That exam was getting thrown in the void either way. Next came the aftermath. When the scores come out in July, it's like checking your Hogwarts letter. You stare at the screen, hands shaking, praying for a 5 but expecting a 2. And if you do get a 5, congratulations. You just earned 1 college credit, which your university will not accept, because apparently your AP Chem score is valid everywhere except the college you actually go to. Meanwhile, your school's counselor is still trying to convince you that these exams are a good idea. They'll look great on your college apps. Will they, Susan? Or will they be the reason I develop trust issues and a caffeine dependency before age 18? So yeah, AP exams, a rite of passage, a test of strength, a reminder that the education system is still just a circle of suffering and Scantron sheets. If you're watching this during AP season, stay strong. If you've survived it, congratulations. You have earned the right to roast College Board forever. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which AP exam truly ruined your soul. Bonus points if it was AP Physics C. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go cry into my old AP review book, which I kept, for some reason.